So it's Tuesday morning. Farm Sim has been released. It's been a long, frustrating weekend of not having access, or early access, but life will go on. I'm here. Look, taking a first look. It's like about 8:15 right now, so I just got this downloaded and basically woke up, rolled out of bed, and came over here to try this out. That's fine for the character. Now, I will say one thing. I'm using DLAA for my settings. There's a bunch of different choices for your graphics processor. I have found, in general, DLAA worked best with 22, and it seems like, once again, I did some playing around a little bit before we got here. It seems like, once again, DLAA is the best way to go. However, I've noticed, and you probably are going to see it here and there, there's like this sky glitch. And I don't know if that could be. I have my settings to 144 frames a second. That could be part of why it's part of why it's glitching. Maybe it's just too high of a frame rate. But you can see there. I think you're seeing it. Like the sky like blanks out for a second. There, something blanked out over to the right. So there's just these weird graphical issues. However, and I don't know how well this translates to YouTube. But I gotta say, there's been a lot of like, oh, it's just an updated skin. This is not a reskin. This looks like a totally different game. I gotta be frank. Like, stepping in here and look at the grass. I just, and I don't know if this will translate to YouTube or video format, but holy cow. Like, things are starting to look realistic, like much more so than they ever have. What is this guy doing? We still got the stupid AI traffic. At least there's an American-looking engine. Some kind of S15 series. Train's moving way too fast to be realistic. Anyway. Now, once again, I do... Okay, look, we got this. This is part of the new stuff. We can fill this up with produce, which is cool. In fact, I don't know. I don't know if there's a fresh and local. It doesn't say what it takes. I'm looking to see if there's any kind of thing that tells us, but no. There's just a dump zone. I'm imagining we put fruit and stuff here. Let's take a walk around the farm, and you guys have probably seen all this already because other people got early access, but this look at that little cow mailbox. I like him. I want one. It's kind of neat. Like, but just there's something about, and I don't know. It must be the field of view or something that they changed, but I feel like I'm actually here. I've never felt like this before in a farm sim game. Now, here's another thing that people are going to be real happy about. Yeah. But look at that. Look behind him. That looks real. It looks, it almost looks like we had the Farm Sim engine crossed with Farmer's Dynasty. Now, Farmer's Dynasty can be clunky, but it also has this weird, realistic look to it, especially the new one. I don't know if you guys have played the demo for Farmer's Dynasty 2, which is coming out in a couple weeks here. But this has that same feel. It's a much more realistic looking. I don't know why, but this looks totally different. I don't know if it's going to translate well to YouTube, but wow. First impression, I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked at how good this looks and how different it looks. Like, but it could be good map design too. I mean, that could be part of it. But that flickering sky is going to make me insane. I'm gonna have to mess around with the frame rates and see if I can fix that. I'll set it to 60 and see if that fixes it. You can't do it, unfortunately. In this version, I don't think you could in the last one either, but it comes and goes. You can't adjust any graphic settings from here. You have to do it from in the menu. Now, we have the ability to turn the shed lights on. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. We got a little farm tech trailer. Something that you wouldn't see in America. There's no grain trailers. I wonder. We got to check the store out. We'll do that probably in another episode. I just want to do a real quick, like, oh my gosh, video here. I think this is going to be... There's a story here. I don't want to spoil it yet, though. I don't know. I mean, look at the house. The eagle on it? Interesting. We've got an equipment barn over here. This is looking pretty USA-ish. I like that. Look at that exit too. I like that with the gate and the bar. It still has a European feel to it. Oh, do you see the school bus? I don't know why. It's still not quite American feeling. It doesn't bother. I know that'll bother some people. It doesn't bother me, and it's okay. They've tried real hard to make it look American. Oh, wow. I mean, yes, it's the same graphical detail as Farm Sim 22, really. But it does look, I don't know, look, the dirt levels, first of all, look totally different. It looks much more natural, dirty-wise. It doesn't look like, oh, look at that. And once again, that might be something that you don't, like, only I'm seeing, I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that I like it. I like it very much. It does look different. This tractor looks worn. I don't know how they did that. And how that, like, compared to, like, how they get worn. And we got a Challenger. Look at that. Oh, this is really nice in here. Once again, it's like the same graphics. I don't know. It has to be woof woof. Hold on. Sorry, wifey poo woke up, which means doggy poos woke up. Anyway, I think what they've done, the only thing I can do to explain this is that we have the same game graphics, which much different, much better shaders. But this is where we talked about in the information, where they talked about the textures being 24 times or 4 times more powerful than the textures used in the last version, which is 22. And we have these things like deep ruts. And they're still mostly just texture, but they look really good. It looks really good. It looks like a different game. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Here's one of these pens. I don't know how these work. Once again, we'll have to figure all this out. This is all stuff that I purposefully didn't watch the early access coverage because I wanted to be shocked. I didn't think I would be. I thought, maybe it'll be like, you know. I got to be frank. This is mind-blowingly different. Once again, I still feel like it looks European, which it's a European company. It's okay. Not a problem. It looks really good. This is gorgeous. Hello, Mukaos. Now, I changed it down to 60 frames. I don't seem to be... The glitches are still there occasionally, but much less frequently than they were. Look at that. It's... I don't know if it translates to video or not. It just looks very different. It looks very much more realistic. I feel like I'm here. And I think that could be... Part of that could be the bigger, newer textures like that. That will make a difference. I know. It's really awkward. I don't think we own any of this, do we? No, this is all stuff we can buy. Oh, I see the river up there, though. You can see some haze down by where the river is, which would make sense. There's the humidity's up. Oh, look at the crops. I mean, they're still pretty 2D-ified. They have more depth to them, though. Pretty amazing. Yeah, look at this. Like, this is really cool. It's also glacial grooves. We have these in Ohio, where the glaciers carved out river beds and stuff like that, and this is what they look like. I don't know if the whole riverbed would look like that in real life, but still, it's pretty good. Yeah, this looks really nice. So, we will be covering this for the next couple days pretty heavily, and so on and so forth. Obviously, my channel is pretty much based on Farm Sim, so this is going to be a pretty big release for us. Once again, I'm super excited. Like I said, I don't know what to really cover because I feel like all the content creators that got it early covered pretty much everything. Like literally any aspect of the game that I could cover has been covered. So instead, I think we're just going to kind of enjoy the game and learning about it. And once again, I didn't watch anything. So for me, this is all going to be surprises. And that's what I want it to be, because I don't want to just be like, oh, yes, here's everything the game has right now, immediately. I want to kind of sink into it. So welcome to my channel. My name is Arthur Chapman, also now known as King Arthur. We did do a rebrand, and that's going to be it's King Arthur Simulation Games. And if you go to the Twitch channel, it's going to be King Arthur's Sim Games is my name, I believe. The link will be in the description. But keep your eyes open. More videos will be coming tonight. Like I said, I'm going to work on some stuff this afternoon once I've kind of played around with the game a little bit and gotten used to what's going on, kind of showing you the things that I like, don't like. But this first step in, I wanted to share with you guys. Like literally, you are seeing the actual first time I've ever played the game. And really, and I don't know if, once again, if this translates to YouTube very well, but it does look very different than Farm Sim 22. I'm the depth of everything is just mind-blowing. And yes, there are still repeating patterns, and yes, there are still limitations, and blah, 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 and it probably is based on the same engine and everything. It looks really good. It looks shockingly good. So, yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, have a good night, you guys, or good day. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. I hope to see you on the streams. I'll be streaming this morning and then again tonight after I'm done doing my recordings. So we'll be streaming some Farm Sim tonight. Maybe we'll get some multiplayer in. This is farging beautiful. It just, except for the glitches, that makes me nuts. Once again, I don't want to turn VSync off because I don't want screen tearing, but I did drop it to 60 frames a second, and it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. It's a little difference, but not much. Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys as we play. Bye.